Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 228, A New Beginning. Alex was tired of the city. The noise, the traffic, the people. It was all too much. He dreamed of a quiet life in the countryside. So one day he made a big decision. He sold his apartment and bought a small cottage in a little village called Willow Creek. Willow Creek was everything Alex had imagined. It was peaceful and beautiful. There were green fields, tall trees, and a clear blue river. The people in the village were friendly and welcoming. Alex felt happy and relaxed. One day while walking by the river, Alex saw an old woman sitting on a bench. Her name was Mrs. Willow. She was a kind and wise old lady. She loved to talk about the village and its history. Alex enjoyed listening to her stories. Mrs. Willow told Alex about the village's annual summer festival. It was a big event with music, food, and games. Alex was excited to go. The festival was amazing. There were people of all ages enjoying themselves. Alex made new friends and danced until late at night. After the festival, Alex decided to start a small business. He opened a little shop selling homemade crafts. The shop was a success. People loved his products. Alex was happy and busy. He had found his place in Willow Creek. But life in Willow Creek wasn't always easy. There were challenges too. The winter was cold and lonely. Sometimes Alex missed the excitement of the city. But he remembered why he had moved. He loved the peace and quiet of the countryside. He loved the friendly people. And he loved his little shop. Slowly, Alex started to make changes. He joined the local walking group. He volunteered at the village library. He started to feel like part of the community. He made new friends, people who shared his love of the countryside. One winter evening, while sitting by the fire, Alex looked out of the window. The snow was falling gently. The village was quiet and peaceful. He felt a sense of contentment. He had found what he was looking for. He had found home. Alex began to explore his new surroundings more deeply. There were ancient forests to hike through, crystal clear lakes for fishing, and charming local pubs to enjoy a pint. The changing seasons offered a constant spectacle of beauty, from the vibrant colours of autumn to the pristine white of winter. In the spring, the village came alive with the promise of new beginnings. Alex planted a vegetable garden behind his cottage, tending to it with care. The satisfaction of growing his own food brought him a sense of accomplishment. As summer returned, Alex organised a village picnic, inviting everyone to join. The event was a huge success, bringing in the community together in a spirit of friendship and celebration. As the sun set, casting a warm glow over the gathered people, Alex realized he had truly found his place in the world. As the seasons changed, so too did Alex's life in Willow Creek. Autumn painted the countryside in vibrant hues of red, orange, and gold. He spent crisp afternoons collecting fallen leaves, their crunchy sound a comforting rhythm in the quiet countryside. Winter brought a blanket of snow, transforming the landscape into a pristine wonderland. Alex would bundle up and explore for frosty fields, the silence broken only by the crunch of snow beneath his boots. Spring arrived with a burst of life. Birdsong filled the air, and the first buds appeared on the trees. Alex's garden came to life, a riot of colour and fragrance. He spent countless hours tending to his plants, feeling a sense of peace as he watched them grow. Summer brought with it a return to the village's bustling energy. The annual festival was even bigger and better than the year before. Alex's shop was filled with customers, and he enjoyed sharing stories and laughter with his neighbours. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the village green, Alex would often join the others for a friendly game of cricket. Life in Willow Creek had become more than just a change of scenery, it was a transformation. The quiet pace allowed Alex to reconnect with himself and nature. The friendly community provided a sense of belonging, and the simple pleasures of rural life brought a contentment he had never known before. Sometimes, when the moon was full and the stars were bright, Alex would sit on his porch and look up at the vast expanse of the night sky. He felt a sense of wonder and awe. In that moment, surrounded by the peace and beauty of the countryside, he knew he had made the right choice. Willow Creek was more than just a place. It was a home. Vocabulary notes: countryside, the land and scenery of a country outside of cities and towns. Cottage, a small house, usually in the countryside. Village, a small settlement, usually with a few houses and shops. Welcoming, friendly and hospitable. Festival, a special event with food, music and activities. Craft, an object made by hand, often using traditional skills. Community, a group of people living in the same place or sharing the same interests. Contentment, a state of happiness and satisfaction. Spectacle, a visually striking performance or display. Vibrant, full of life and energy. Pristine, in perfect condition, as if new. Awe, a feeling of respect and wonder. Additional words: apartment, a set of rooms for living in, usually on one floor of a building. Decision, a choice that you make about something after thinking about it. Fields, areas of land used for growing crops or keeping animals. Trees, tall plants with a wooden stem and branches. River, a large natural stream of water. Bench, a long seat for two or more people. Shop, a building where you can buy things. Challenges, difficult situations or problems. Library, a building where you can borrow books. Garden, a piece of land outside a house where you grow plants. Picnic, a meal eaten outside. Cricket, a popular sport played with a bat and ball. Story written by Google Gemini AI. Images created by Copilot AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.